We're counting down 11 perennials that don't just survive deep shade, they flower in it. Zero direct sun, not even 1 hour. From towering vines to ground-hugging carpets, these plants earned their ranking through university trials, extension data, and real garden transformations. Some will challenge everything you assumed about your darkest corners. Starting at number 11, a vertical bloomer most gardeners completely overlook. In the 11th place, Clematis vitalba rises as a rare vertical accent for deep shade, reaching up to 4 feet when planted against a north-facing wall or beneath a dense evergreen canopy. Early summer brings clusters of creamy white blooms, even where direct sun never touches the soil. It is hardy in zones 3 through 9, and this non-invasive cultivar prefers moist, well-drained soil with a neutral pH. Most nursery stock now comes from tissue culture labs. That process produces uniform plants, but it carries a carbon footprint of 0.15 kilograms of carbon dioxide per plant shipped from regional hubs. While Clematis vitalba offers a bold backdrop for layered shade gardens, buyers should confirm non-invasive status and avoid wild-type seed sources to prevent accidental escape. This tall, upright grower sets the stage for the lower, colorful perennials that follow. In the 10th place, Anemone, often called windflower, brings early summer color to even the shadiest corners. These perennials form sturdy clumps standing 12 to 24 inches tall and return reliably each year in zones 4 through 7. Their delicate blooms appear from June to July, thriving in consistently moist, loamy soil. While cultivated varieties offer long-lived performance and limited spread, gardeners should be cautious when selecting stock. Some wild relatives of anemone can escape and become invasive if planted too close to natural areas. Choosing sterile or well-bred cultivars avoids that risk, ensuring a vibrant addition to dense shade beds without threatening local ecosystems. Number 9. Tiarella cordifolia, better known as foamflower, transforms deep shade into a living tapestry. This native perennial forms a dense, weed-smothering mat with scalloped leaves that persist through summer and delicate, foamy flower spikes rising in late spring. Blooming from May to June, foamflower stands just 6 to 12 inches tall and thrives in moist, well-drained soil across zones 4 to 8. While most growers tout its low-maintenance nature and resistance to common pests, some nurseries have been audited for using pesticide dips such as chlorothalonil and imidacloprid. For buyers concerned about chemical residues, asking about integrated pest management practices helps ensure a safer, more sustainable ground cover. With its tidy habit and subtle color, foamflower offers a practical, consumer-savvy choice for shade beds where maintenance time is at a premium. 8th place, Viola sororia Priceana brings a burst of native purple blue to deep shade, carpeting the ground from April through June. This wild violet thrives in zones 3 to 8 and reaches just 4 to 6 inches tall, spreading easily by self-seeding in well-drained, slightly acidic soil. Its blooms attract early pollinators and provide a crucial nectar source when few other flowers are open in low light. As demand for shade-tolerant perennials soared, Nielsen tracked a 42% sales increase from 2020 to 2023, and Viola Priceana stands out for its ability to naturalize without becoming invasive. For gardeners who want color with minimal effort, it is a reliable, wildlife-friendly ground cover. To prevent unwanted spread, simply deadhead spent flowers or tuck these violets into containers for a controlled splash of spring color. Number 7. Brunnera macrophylla brings both early spring color and enduring silver foliage to the heart of deep shade. In the Oak Grove Community Garden of Madison, Wisconsin, Brunnera was chosen as a pilot species beneath a dense 50-year-old oak canopy, an environment where few plants thrive. Here, its forget-me-not blue blooms appear from March to April, just as winter fades, while the heart-shaped leaves, dusted with silver, persist through the entire growing season. Gardeners report that Brunnera forms a lush ground cover standing 6 to 12 inches tall and prefers moist, rich soil to reach its full potential. Public garden trials showed that careful spacing about a foot apart prevents overcrowding and highlights the plant's shimmering texture. As a proof point, the Madison pilot not only survived but flourished, inspiring similar plantings in community spaces seeking season-long visual interest in full shade. Number 6. Epimedium earns its reputation as the evergreen hero for dry, deep shade. What sets this plant apart is its leaf physiology. Epimedium adapts to low light by developing a high specific leaf area. Its thin, broad leaves maximize the capture of scattered photons beneath dense canopies. These leaves are rich in chlorophyll B, allowing the plant to photosynthesize efficiently even when direct sunlight never reaches the ground. The result is a perennial that not only survives, but produces delicate sprays of flowers from April to May in zones 5 through 9, standing just 4 to 8 inches tall. Once established, Epimedium shrugs off drought, making it ideal for dry, humus-rich soils where irrigation is a challenge. Its evergreen foliage holds through winter, providing structure and subtle color when most shade perennials fade. For gardeners battling both dryness and darkness, Epimedium offers reliable color and resilience where few others can. Ligularia Big Blue dominates the deep shade with oversized leathery leaves and dramatic spikes of golden yellow flowers that appear in midsummer. Towering 3 to 4 feet in height and spread, this perennial delivers instant impact, anchoring the back of any shadebed where visual drama is needed most. Adapted for zones 4 through 8, Ligularia thrives in consistently moist, fertile soil. Its broad foliage not only shades the ground, but also helps conserve water throughout the hottest months. According to a 2023 analysis by the Midwest Water Conservation Council, dense plantings featuring Ligularia can reduce irrigation needs by nearly 30% compared to traditional turf or sun-loving borders. For gardeners seeking both bold design and eco-friendly performance, spacing these giants about 3 feet apart ensures each plant reaches full size, while maximizing the water-saving benefits of a lush shade canopy. Number 4. Astilbe Fanal brings feathery plumes of deep red to the midsummer shade garden, thriving where many perennials falter. This moisture-loving plant stands between 1 and 4 feet tall, its fern-like foliage forming a lush green backdrop in zones 4 through 9. In a recent Iowa State paired plot trial, Astilbe Fanal produced just as many blooms in deep shade as it did in partial shade, provided the soil remained consistently moist. The finding was backed by a p-value of 0.38, underscoring that water matters more than light intensity for flowering. Gardeners can encourage robust growth by applying a 2-inch layer of organic mulch to lock in moisture and cool the root zone. Division every 3 to 4 years, ideally in early fall, keeps clumps vigorous and prevents overcrowding. With reliable color from May through July, Astilbe Fanal transforms problem shade spots into vibrant highlights, making it a dependable choice for those willing to prioritize soil moisture over chasing the sun. Number 3. Pulmonaria Opal delivers a spark of color to deep shade before most perennials even break dormancy. In USDA zones 4 through 9, this lungwort lights up March and April with clusters of pale blue flowers, all set against leaves dusted with silver spots. The University of Minnesota's 3-year shade trial recorded an average of 22 blooms per plant in zero direct sun, hard data that silences doubts about early season color in the darkest corners. Dean Martinez, the lead horticulturist on those trials, noted that opal maintains high chlorophyll levels and resists the leaf spot diseases that can plague older lungworts. At just 8 to 12 inches tall, it is ideal for edging paths or tucking along the front of a shady border, especially when planted in moist, humus-rich soil. For fall planting, the roots settle quickly, setting up a seamless transition to the Hosta masses that anchor summer displays. With its combination of leaf spot resistance, reliable spring color, and proven performance under zero sun, Pulmonaria Opal stands at the forefront of evidence-based shade gardening. In second place, Hosta hybrids anchor the deep shade garden with broad architectural foliage and midsummer spikes of lavender or white blooms. For the Miller family in Brookside, Illinois, Hostas became the backbone of a complete yard transformation. Their lot, once dismissed as a dead zone beneath mature oaks and a brick wall, shifted from 8 hours of weekly maintenance to just 2 hours after a layered planting centered on hostas. Survey data showed a 45% jump in family satisfaction, as bold leaves filled in gaps and suppressed weeds, while flower stalks brought vertical interest in June and July. Hardy from zones 3 through 9 and thriving in moist, fertile loam, hostas tolerate dense canopy shade where few perennials persist. Proper spacing, about 18 to 24 inches apart, prevents overcrowding and reduces slug issues, especially when paired with mulch and companion ground covers. As the mass planting matures, hostas set the stage for the final act, a splash of vivid color from Heuchera, the perennial that crowns the deepest shade with year-round brilliance. And finally, in first place, Heuchera Obsidian crowns the list as the deep shade color champion. Bred by John Dodd over nearly a decade, this cultivar was the first to combine glossy, jet black foliage with reliable blooms in zero direct sun. University of Minnesota trials recorded an average of 22 flower stems per plant even under dense canopy, confirming Obsidian as a breakthrough for shade gardeners. Hardy in zones 4 through 9, it stands just 6 to 12 inches tall, yet delivers year-round color with evergreen leaves that never fade into the background. The late spring flowers, rising in May and June, add a subtle lift above the dark leaves. Minimal care is needed, a well-drained, slightly acidic soil, and the occasional division every 3 to 4 years keep plants thriving. For small spaces or container gardens, Obsidian offers a dramatic, low-maintenance focal point. When buying, check for certified stock to ensure true cultivar performance and disease resistance. With proven trial results and unmatched foliage, Heuchera Obsidian proves that even the darkest corner can dazzle. Across all 11 entries, one truth emerges: color and vitality aren't reserved for sunny gardens. In the darkest corners, nature adapts, rewarding the right choices with unexpected blooms. Shade is no longer a limitation, it is an invitation to reimagine what is possible. Which plant would you try first?